welcome to Alice Ingersoll Gymnasium here in Canton, Illinois for tonight's contest between the Metamora Redbirds and the Canton Little Giants. Good evening and welcome into Redbird Replay. Colton Kaler alongside Scott Kirker. Scott, another great trip up here to Canton at the historic Alice Ingersoll Gymnasium. Walked around the Hall of Fame tonight. Took a picture outside of the beautiful facade on the front. It's really a special trip up here every year, isn't it? Yeah,
it's a long drive, and really for the most part, it's kind of worth the drive because for one thing, we got to eat at a really nice bar restaurant tonight. That was really good. And this is one of the nicest and kind of the coolest gyms we go to all season.
It's, you know, much like Canton, it's got that historic and just authentic feel to it. A little dated, but I think that comes with the history of the place. But tonight, Redbirds come in at 1-3 on the season. They avoid the 0-4 start. I believe it might be one of the worst starts here in the Danny Greaves era. We're in what, year 11?
Year 12.
Year 12. And Canton were unofficial on their record, but we know they're 0-2 at least. They lost to Chicago Brooks by 41-40 and got blown out by Rock Island by about 50, I think is our count.
It was. I know Hunter Rhodes said that that Rock Island team is one of the best teams he's seen in a long time. They're loaded. They have a Division I guard. They've got some big players. They beat us, I think, twice this summer by, I think, 6th one time and I think 3 in a championship game at the Moline Shootout, I believe.
For those tuning in, this is our first broadcast of the year, and you might be a little confused why, because normally Metamora is playing in the Ottawa Thanksgiving Tournament, but Metamora is no longer in the Ottawa Thanksgiving Tournament. They have since joined the Kevin Brown Memorial Tournament of Champions over at Washington. And Scott, last week Metamora had a little bit of a rough week, going 1-3 on the week, dropping their first 3, but against very good teams. Lost game 1 in a tough one against Springfield Lanphier. I thought we played really well in the first and third quarters and just didn't finish well to the end of each half. And then the next night, lost to St. John Bosco of California, a very good team and a very good player in Christian Estrada. He was very tough to handle that night for the Redbirds. And the Redbirds followed that up with another loss on Friday morning, to Joliet West. They have a very good team. Joliet West played really good defense, and they also have a very good guard in Jeremiah Fears, a freshman. His brother Jeremy Fears goes to La Lumiere in Indiana, Illinois recruit, and so is Jeremiah. And then Metamora was able to get the win over a short rostered Kankakee team.
Get ready here for the national anthem, and we'll touch a little bit more on their Redbirds record right now. It's 1-3, but really we've played some really good competition.
Will everyone please rise, remove your caps, face the flag above center court, and place your hand over your heart as we honor America, all veterans, and the men and women now serving our country at home and abroad with the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose what stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Right after the start of this.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome.
Well, we're back here inside Alice Ingersoll Gym. Scott, as we mentioned, Redbirds come in at 1-3 on the year, but a much better 1-3 team than many expected.
Let's get ready for the starting lineups.
Let's meet the starting lineup. First of all, for Metamora, at guard, number 21, At guard, 22, a junior, Tyson Swanson. At guard, 24, a junior, Drew Tucker. At guard number 30, a sophomore, Tyler Mason. And at forward 34, a senior, Jake Nealon. Metamora is coached by Danny Greaves, assisted by Justin Dane, Mike Brockhouse, and Patrick Bond. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Canton Little Giants. At guard number 3, a junior, Caden Otto. At forward 15, a senior, Jake Miller. At guard 24, a senior, Connor Wilcoxon. At center 32, a senior, Turner Plummer. And at forward 45, the senior, Trace Rhodes. And is coached by Hunter Rhodes, assisted by Tyler Christensen, Michael Lozada, Chris Myers, and Cole Schroeder. The officials for the game, Mike Barber.
Well, there you have the starting lineups for both teams. Metamora comes out with Ethan Kaiser, Tyler Swanson, Drew Tucker, Tyler Mason, Jake Nealon. Canton comes out with Caden Otto, Jake Miller, Connor Wilcoxon, Turner Plummer, and Trace Rhodes. Kirker, very experienced Canton team, especially starting 5 here.
Yeah, they are. Plummer, especially one of the better players in the conference. Had a big dunk to start the game last year against us at Metamora.
Even a couple of years ago here, they threw an alley-oop to him to start the game. A little bit of Danny Greaves' playbook. I believe year 3 here for Mr. Hunter Rhodes, former Canton standout himself. Redbirds get the tip. Turn over there.
And what comes out there, man-to-man. 7:40 to go in this first quarter.
Scott, defensively, what are you looking for out of Metamora tonight? Because even in the win against Kankakee, it still didn't look great at times. And they turn it right back over there.
Yeah. I think it's just, it's like any Danny Greaves team. What we look like in November, December is not what we're going to look like in February and March.
That's very true, and especially with the experienced group like this. Again, short-handed tonight. No Kaiser Quick, no Zach Schroeder. Both are still sick, and on top of being sick, Schroeder's got a foot injury that he's dealing with as well after he got rolled up in the Springfield Landfair game, was it?
I think it was in the John Bosco game.
No, it was the Landfair game because he played the Bosco game.
With an injury, that's right.
Injury, yep. So Canton comes out in a little bit of a zone. Redbird's going to work it around. Good inside-outside movement there. Another good look for Tyson Swanson.
And
he gets the Redbirds going. Tyson Swanson, he played very good last week.
Big 3 for the junior. All tournament
over at the Washington Tournament Champions. Scored 25 in the first game against Landfair, 21 against Bosco, 12 against
big steal there.
Joliet West, and then finished with 23 in the win against Kankakee. And we're going to get a foul. Who got the rebound down here?
That was a steal by Swanson.
Another steal. Okay. Ethan Kaiser, a little bit of a slow start here to the year. Look for him to get going. It'll take him a bit to find his groove, and that's all right.
And he's a focused player.
Right, he's a focus point. And especially right now without Zach Schroeder, the big ball handler for Metamora. Good pump fake. Tough shot. Got it to go.
5-0 Redbirds here in the early going.
6:05 left to play here in the opening quarter. Tyler Mason getting his first start of the year, I believe. I don't think he started in that Kankakee game.
I think you're right.
We'll see a little bit of Devin Dunn as well tonight. He played pretty well over in Washington. Metamora struggled shooting offensively. There's Kaiser with the rebound.
That's a nice rebound, but he got bumped coming out of that.
Shot from Ott, no good, but Canton gets the offensive rebound. That rebound goes to Swanson. Up ahead, Drew Tucker, 3-ball.
Good.
Yes, sir. Drew Tucker in the scorebook tonight. 8-0, 5:11 left to play. Kaiser going to work now on Plummer.
That's a good matchup.
One to watch all night. Inside to Rhodes. Rhodes goes up against Nealon, gets it to go. Trace Rhodes gets Canton on the board.
8-2, Redbirds lead.
Canton now with 1-2-2 press. Slow down Metamora cross-court pass. Dangerous one there. Inside to Swanson. Kicks it out. Kaiser thought about it. Drives. Oh, no. Beautiful look inside.
That's nice.
Tyson Swanson.
Nice cut to the basket by Swanson, and Kaiser found him.
10-2, 4:29, and we're going to get a little bit of a reach foul there on Kaiser. Metamora's first team foul. Look for obviously Metamora to be the aggressor here. They've got a target on their back this year, Scott. They're probably the top team in the conference, even though, you know, Washington won it last year. Washington lost a lot from last year, but they looked fairly decent against Bosco on Saturday night, that late game there. Trace Rhodes, they're going to get a body on the floor, so no shot. That's going on Nealon.
That's a big body for Nealon to guard, isn't it?
Sub here. Jack Gilmore comes in for Otto, excuse me. Ooh, dangerous pass there. Good active hands there from Tyler Mason. He gets the steal, and he gets fouled.
Wow, that was an awfully athletic play there.
That's almost two turnovers really in one play. Not only obviously getting a turnover, but then creating the foul. Second team foul on Canton. 10-2 Redbirds lead. 4 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter. Cross court, swing it one more. Tyson Swanson for three again. No, rebound Canton.
Good shot, just about went down, but.
First missed shot of the night by Metamora. Drive, finds Rhodes at the elbow, guarded by Nealon. He makes a move, right hook. Not quite. Canton gets the rebound. Good defense again from Mason. That's on Gilmore. Inside to Rhodes. Rhodes working it. Makes a move on Nealon. Gets deep, another right hook, this time no good, rebound Tucker.
That's a nice physical rebound.
That's going to draw another foul. Yep, on the body. That's Gilmore's second, so Gilmore's barely in for a couple of minutes, and he picks up 2 fouls already. But if you're Canton, you got to be frustrated that you didn't come away with points at the other end.
Yeah, that was, we're going to call it mask timeout.
Our media timeout. So 10-2 Redbird lead at 3:15 here in the opening quarter. 2 great looks there from Rhodes, just couldn't get it to fall.
Right.
This is the mask timeout.
So Colton, so far, you know, it looks like Tyson Swanson is picking up right where he left off
last year
from Washington.
Yes, I mean from Washington, he looked very good. Easily our best player last week, and much for his recognition and honor as all-tournament team. You could see it really last year. I saw it last year where, as a sophomore, you really saw him blossom a little bit. And this year, he's made big strides in the offseason, and you can tell they've already paid off.
And the other move that I like a lot is they've moved Drew Tucker to the point guard. And when Zach Schroeder comes back, he's a really good wing player. And I just think that Tucker is so good at that point guard. He's very physical, and he plays so hard.
And when I talked to Coach last week, not having a guy like Schroeder, the amount of hands, that he's able, a lot of balls that he's able to tip in the passing lanes and everything, what he provides defensively. And you get our first sub of the night, Devin Dunn.
Comes in for
Jake Nealon. So inbound to Swanson. He's going to try and set up the offense. And Tyler Mason, didn't cash in a lot last week, but even in his time that he played, he looked good for a sophomore.
Yeah.
Promising start for him as well. His brother struggled his sophomore year there in the Ottawa tournament. Not so much. Tyler, another three, good from Swanson. Another good look.
2:43 to go, first quarter.
We talked last week. When was the last time that, one of Metamora's big men, there's a charge going the other way. Right there, the sophomore steps up and takes one.
Takes a knee to the face and picks up the charge.
That's on Plummer. That's the fourth Canton foul. For Metamora, shoot the ball a little bit better. We struggled this last week over in Washington. There's a three from Tucker, up and good. Asking you shall receive, Scott.
Boy, we're kind of honed in on those corner shots tonight, aren't we?
Well, when they're playing that zone, it opens up a lot of perimeter shots and a lot of perimeter passing. And if they're slow to be on help side defense and get over, the shot from Otto finds its way in. So Canton's on the board again. 13-4, 2:06 left to play here in the opening quarter. It's with the zone, it's the perimeter passing is open. And again, if they're slow, right there, if Even's not fouled, that's an easy layup right there for Kaiser. For Swanson, yes.
I love the way Metamora is moving the ball. We've got nice spacing. We make nice, sharp, crisp passes.
Well, and the other thing is they're not afraid to go inside. Oftentimes you can struggle to get the ball inside on a zone, but if you get into that high post, it opens up, it sucks that defense in, opens a lot of opportunities either in the corners or at the basket.
Luke DeFrance came in for
hot pass.
Oh, that's not a good pass.
Not a great pass there, nope.
So Luke DeFrance came in for Tyler Mason. Metamora turns the ball over. 1:43 to go. First quarter.
Trace Rhodes comes back in for Jake Miller. Get a quick 5 seconds or a turnover. Oh, Devin was able to turn around. Oh, good move there from Otto. Dumps it down to Trace Rhodes.
13-6 Redbirds.
Good look there on a good move from Otto. Swanson drives baseline, but he's fouled. So one more foul, and Metamora will be in the bonus. But that foul right there is the second foul on Rhodes. So Canton in foul trouble early here with Rhodes with 2, Gilmore with 2. That gets Connor Wilcoxon back up off the bench. Gonna get a quick three, Luke DeFrance.
Good! Boy, it's
Luke
good to see that.
Yep. Enters the scoring column for the year.
He had no points coming into the game?
I don't think so.
I thought he had one in one of the games. But he had 1-3.
Oh, good active hands there. Redbirds aren't able to get to it. Possession will stay with Canton on the jump ball.
Jake Nealon returns to the Redbird lineup. He'll replace Tyson Swanson, much deserved break.
16-6, Metamora leads, 1:03 left to play here in the opening quarter. Now we preach hands up on defense, and it often seems the passing lanes may seem a little more open than what they are. There's another pass right there taken away. Devin Dunn all by himself. Finds Ethan Kaiser coming down the lane. Can't lay it up and in, but he gets his own rebound. Fortunately turns it over. 4 Redbird turnovers here. Each team with 4 turnovers here in the first quarter.
I'd like to have seen Dunn just go up with the shot.
Yeah, he was, outnumbered a little bit. Also had the shorter height advantage. I would like to see him be aggressive as well, though. But I can see why he thought about pulling up. Good move there from Jace Weaver. Makes it 16-8, under 8. Redbird's going to run the corner 3 special here. Here's Tucker for 3. It was tipped, and they're going to get a foul.
Tucker will shoot 3. That's a nice job by Metamora with 2.2 seconds to go in this first quarter. And that'll send Drew Tucker to the line for 3.
That foul's on Dylan Watts. So Metamora is now shooting free throws for the entire second quarter. But now Tucker will go to the line to shoot 3. Kirker, we shot free throws very well last week.
Yes, we did.
Tucker will shoot 2 more.
We just didn't shoot enough of them.
No, we didn't. What did you say we were, like 48 for something last week?
Well, I'm not sure what we were, but I thought we shot around 75% for the tournament.
35, Jason Weaver on 4.
So 2.2 seconds after this last free throw from Tucker. Third one on the way. Makes all 3. 3 the hard way. Makes it 19-8.
Mason replaces Tucker. He'll get an extra couple seconds of rest.
And a long heave at the buzzer. No, from Otto. So at the end of 1, Metamora leads 19-8. Kirker, you got our sponsors.
I'd like to thank the sponsors: Zobrist Insurance, Snyder Village, MVP Mobile DJ Services, Michael's Italian Feast, Metamora McDonald's, Mason Funeral Home, Logo Wear, Goodfield State Bank, Germantown Grill, Kevin Kyle at Edward Jones, Commerce Bank, Black and Brown Attorneys, and Angie Powers with Keller Williams Premier Realty. Well, I think the first quarter, I think Coach Greaves got to be pretty happy with what Metamora's done. We got a little sloppy there in the middle of the second quarter, but I think overall he's got to be pretty pleased.
Yeah, I got to be overall very pleased there with that first quarter. Balanced scoring, wasn't necessarily one guy more than the other, and you're able to force a few turnovers, but you turn the ball over just as much yourself. So, but overall, you got to be happy.
Yeah, I think so. I think, the one thing that looks good is the fact that, this pretty balanced scoring. I think Tyson Swanson has, and Tucker probably has the leading.
Tucker has the 9, yep.
Got to get Kaiser on the board. I think he just has the 1 bucket.
Yep. Metamora girls playing tonight as well. They just ended their first quarter. They're up 12-9 over Bloomington. They are 5-0 on the year. Great start for the Lady Redbirds.
Metamora comes out with DeFrance, Mason, Nealon.
Oh, Jake, look for that shot there. Oh, good extra pass. Kaiser just can't get it.
Kaiser and Nealon were the other 2 starters.
Mason's very good at leading the passer, from what I've noticed here in the first few games. And a tough, Kaiser couldn't get it there. Thought Mason was able to bring it in. Dunn picking up Otto most of the way. They're trying to go inside. Nealon not allowing it.
Well, he's very physical.
Good inside defense there. Drive by Plummer. Over the top pass. Great defense there from Mason. Behind the back pass. Floater, no.
Oh,
Kaiser
yeah.
on the putback.
That was nice. Boy, with the Galandri flush.
Our good friend Daryl Galandri has a seat at the table this week after spending the last week
at the little kids' table.
At the little kids' table, also known as the Metamora Redbirds bench. There's another travel.
21-8.
Redbirds are in a zone of their own now. Deep three, can't go. Rebound goes to Kaiser, and he was hit pretty good, yep. So that's his third rebound on the night.
Doing a nice job on that. I'll send him to the line. That's a nice job rebounding.
Fouls on 15, Miller, his first.
Swanson comes back into the Redbird lineup. He replaces Nealon. Who else came in? Oh, Drew Tucker come back in for Devin Dunn.
Devin Dunn.
Ethan Kaiser shooting 1-1.
He's just off tonight.
Redbirds in another zone of their own. Good job by Tyson to drop weak side there. Here comes a three from Wilcoxon. No. Rebound to Mason. Tyson, drive, kick, corner three, no good from Tucker. Rebounded to France. He finds Mason for three. Oh, he got hit pretty good, I thought there. Rebound to Swanson.
And he
this
puts it
time,
down.
finally.
Tyson Swanson.
23-8 Redbirds.
After multiple three attempts there, Redbirds not able to get anything. But
oh, nice hustle by Mason.
Another Canton turnover. Oh, run the court. Great job by Tyler Mason. Gets it, runs the court, gets a timeout at a Canton. 25-8, 5:12 left to play here in the half.
Wow, that was, you hustle and you get rewarded for it at the other end. Tyler Mason made a big save down here for the steal, gets it ahead, and then they find him underneath for a nice layup.
Man, just a beautiful job right now of Metamora pushing this lead. Canton's a team that you don't want to hang around because they are so experienced. I mean, you look at Otto, I believe he's a senior. No, excuse me, Otto's a junior. But you look at Miller, he's a junior. Wilcoxon, a senior. Miller, senior, excuse me, as well.
Plummer's a senior.
Plummer's a senior. Trace Rhodes a senior. I mean, this is a group that's been with them for a long while. Especially now in the third year with head coach Hunter Rhodes, they're experienced. As we mentioned, Hunter Rhodes was a former Canton standout himself, went to Kirkwood, was a standout there, went to Northern Iowa, was a standout there. Very good playing career and has found himself back here in Canton at the helm of his alma mater. It's coming out in a 1-2-2-ish look. Now more of a 2-2-1. Just slows Canton down the ball. Free throw no good there from Rhodes.
Swanson with the big rebound.
Tyler Mason through the defense. Yes, sir.
27-8 Redbirds.
Under 5 minutes to play here at 4:40 in the second quarter. Kaiser not able to get to the steal, but another Canton turnover. Here's Swanson. Tucker thought about it, drives, kick, corner three. Kaiser, no.
Good look.
He's had a lot of them tonight. Three on the way from Plummer. No. Rebound, Swanson. His
again.
Fourth. Good extra pass there. 3 is just short. Redbirds got to find their legs. Coming up just short on a couple of shots here in the second quarter. 27-8 Metamora, 3:51 left to play in the opening quarter. Oh! See, that's a call, I think, in the NBA especially. Now, obviously this is much different. This is high school. But that's a call where they're starting to call an offensive foul because there's nothing the defender can do there. That's nothing that Mason's able to stop, right? Because his momentum's taking right, and he's coming into him.
The defensive guy.
And right there, that would have been a Metamora. It would have been a turnover, you know, had he not been bailed out, if you will, by the call.
Right.
And there's a couple of things that are, one, next year Illinois will be experimenting with the shot clock, so we will have a shot clock.
Potentially.
Yes.
We have to vote on it yet, but
and then
hopefully we'll get that shot clock for our Round Ball Classic.
And then this year, or next year as well, hopefully they're trying to institute the flop warning.
Right,
Because often you see that quite a bit. And I really think that needs to be instituted into the game. You see it at the college level, and it really cleans it up, in my opinion.
It does, and there have been times, you know what, I haven't noticed it as much this year yet, and maybe we will, but I haven't seen it as much this year as I have in years past.
Early in the season here, and then the last rule, obviously, is that one right there. At Illinois, I don't know how much they've looked at it, but I know it's one that's always discussed because, again, it kind of bails out the offensive player.
Luke Hopp comes in for the Redbirds. He replaces Ethan Kaiser.
Luke Hopp had one of the best passes I've ever seen a high school basketball player make in the sophomore game. Threw it behind the defender on a backdoor screen, but it was a tight window that he had to fit that through. 3 from Will Coxon out of the timeout.
Solomon Schwartz comes in.
We're getting a push, offensive foul going the other way, so Tyson will be shooting now. That's the second foul for Jake Miller, so he'll probably have to sit.
So for the Redbirds, it's Tucker, Mason, Hopp, Swanson, and Swartz.
Free throw up and good.
Swanson gets the first, makes it 28-8. Devin Dunn comes in for Mason.
23, Devin Dunn in. 30, Tyler Mason out.
Second one on the way and good. So Swanson, big free throws. Extends the lead to 21.
The thing about Mason is he doesn't really look like he's going that fast, but nobody can catch him.
Right.
And he's always in front of the other team's ball handler, and they can't shake him.
Yep, Solomon's gonna pick up a foul there. On the hold. But Mason is very composed for a sophomore. Not often that you see.
Right.
Doesn't try to be too flashy, just makes the simple pass or the simple shot, and oftentimes gives you Metamora a very good look offensively. And we're looking to trap a little bit. A deep 3 here from Otto. That one's short. Rebound. It's going to be a tie-up here. It'll stay with Canton on the alternating possession. Oh, good inbounds pass there. Yeah, Turner Plummer finally breaks a scoring drought for Canton.
29-10, Redbirds lead.
Their first points of the second quarter. Another turnover there for Metamora. Canton turning up the pressure a little bit. Down 19, 2:52 to play. Tough shot there from Otto when he got it to go. What a beauty of a pull-up jumper there.
29-12 Redbirds.
Canton now in a 1-2-2 zone of their own. They've switched it up between man and zone here tonight. Yeah, got to get into that high post. It opens up a 3 opportunity there. Not quite, but it'll stay here with Metamora.
Kaiser comes back in for Hop.
21, Ethan Kaiser in, 14, Luke Hop out.
2:13 to go. Somebody's got a blown shoe.
You see the challenges of a zone if you don't get it inside right there, Kirk. It was just a little bit of perimeter passing, especially over the top, so it's not that quick, crisp passing that we were seeing early. Here's another 3 from Dunn. That one's canned. Metamora back in the scoring column, 32-12, 2:02 to play. Got to get the middle covered there. Canton almost turned it over again. That's a ball right there Metamora's got to be on. Will Coxon and Otto working it back and forth. Otto looks tired, I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Drive kick. Canton just winding this clock down, and there's a block. Yeah.
I'd have to agree with that one.
Yep. That one's a 50-50 ball right there. You know, either way, I wouldn't have complained on that one. I could see folding just a little early. So that sends Weaver to the line for 2. First one up and rattles in.
Hop will replace Kaiser.
For Metamora, 11, Dylan Watson for Canton.
Second one up and good as well. So Weaver 2 of 2 from the line. 13-14, 1:25 left to play here in the opening half. Dangerous cross-court pass inside the Hop, got it blocked. That's one you got to be careful with right there. Good help side defense, though, from Canton on that one. Good move by Dunn, inside out. Tucker 3.
Good.
Yes, sir. Drew Tucker.
35-14 Redbirds. 1:04 to go.
Tucker's got 12 in the first half. Darn near outscoring Canton himself. Metamora back in the zone of their own, an extended 2-3. Will Canton hold for 1? There's a shot. A rebound to Plummer. He puts it back up and in. That makes it 35-16. Metamora will definitely hold for 1 now.
21 seconds, 20.
And it'll probably go with about 8 seconds. Drive from Dunn. Tucker, Luke Hop at the buzzer.
Oh.
No, it's a good look. Just couldn't get it to go, but after 1 half, Metamora leads 35-16. We'll step aside, come back with our halftime stats and the second half. Welcome back to Alice Ingersoll Gymnasium. Redbirds took a 35-16 lead in the halftime locker room. We'll go quick over the stats real quick. At the half, Redbirds are led by Drew Tucker, 12 points with 1 board. Luke DeFrance cashed in a 3 as well. He had a rebound as well. Ethan Kaiser, 4 points on 2 of 5 shooting from 2, 0 of 1 from the line, and 0 of 1 from 3. Tyson Swanson, 9 points, 2 free throws, 2 twos, 2 of 2 from 2, 1 of 3 from 3. With 4 boards, Ethan Kaiser added 3 boards himself. Devin Dunn, 1 of 2 from 3 for 3 points. Drew Tucker, 3 of 4 from 3 with 3 free throws. Tyler Mason, 4 points. Tucker had a board, Tyler Mason had a board, and Jake Nealon with a board. Redbirds start with the ball here in the second half. Scott, a pretty complete performance there from Metamora in the first half. I think the only thing is the turnovers, and Tyson Swanson starts it again here in the second half, just as we did the game with a 3, 38-16 Metamora.
Just like you did at the beginning of the game.
Yes, very much. Redbirds had 5 turnovers to Canton's 8 in the first half. Rhodes going to go to work again on Nealon. This time the left hook up and in. Metamora did I thought, a better job defensively in the first half, Scott.
I thought so too.
They didn't give up a bucket till almost probably midway or so through the second quarter. And there's a shot up and good off the steal, Turner Plummer. Canton gonna try and chip away at this Redbird lead.
Turner Plummer, foul on 24, Drew Tucker, his first.
Foul on Tucker.
Plummer will shoot 1.
Scott, I'll tell you what. This Canton team may struggle at times this year, but they're gonna play hard.
They're gonna play hard, and they haven't quit. They're usually outmanned.
Free throw no good. Rebound to Swanson. So if Tyson's able to work in the boards a little bit here tonight, could be on a double-double watch.
How many rebounds does he have?
He's got 5 and 12 points. There's 2 turnovers there, both by Mason. Tough pass inside there to Nealon. So Devin Dunn will be ready to check in at the next dead ball. Here's Rhodes working in at the free throw line. Rhodes is a good guy to put right there. He goes to work again, left hook. Up and in.
38-26.
38-22.
22.
6:05 left to play here in the third quarter. So just 2 minutes in. Canton out in the 1-2-2 zone. Redbirds got to move the ball quick. Cross-court pass. Short corner, another cross-court pass. This 3 up and no good. But Mason with his own rebound. We're going to get a whistle here and a foul. That's on 5, Jack Gilmore. His third.
Dunn comes in for Mason.
I'll tell you what, Jack Gilmore has not played a lot tonight, but in the time he has played, he is fouled.
He's done a really good job of hacking. And
my rule is, if you have more fouls than you have points at the end of the night, it's not a good night.
Probably a hacker. I went to high school with a guy named Jeff McKinney. He was a great football player. Got a cup of tea with the Bears after they won the Super Bowl. But he played basketball in high school. And you want to talk about a guy that got his money's worth.
Good driving kick there from Nealon. 3, Tyson Swanson.
That's a
he
nice
cashes
job.
in.
41-22. He would come into games and play about 3 minutes and get 5 fouls.
Good block there from
Dunn.
Kaiser thought about it, cross corner. Working it back to Swanson. Heat check.
And
yes,
good.
Sir. 3 for 3. Tyson Swanson to start the half. 44-22, Redbirds lead. 4:50 left to play.
Just like that, we're back up 20.
And a 3 to answer, no. Rebound goes to Tyson. He's going to try and take this one coast to coast, but he doesn't, and Dunn almost threw it away, but it's knocked out by Canton.
5, Jack Gilmore, and 3.
Well, we're 4.5 games in, and Tyson Swanson making an early candidate for possibly Player of the Year. Again, it's early. And another heat check.
Oh,
Can't
boy.
get this one. So he has to start the half 3 for 4 from 3. Tough start.
Yeah.
See if Metamora's going to go to work defensively. Here's Rhodes. He's got another hook shot. Trace Rhodes going to work on Jake Nealon inside. That's a tough match. Even, Nealon's big and he's physical, but that's a tough matchup for him.
Well, Rhodes is just so wide.
Jake Nealon,
Good.
About 10 feet out.
All night long. 44-24 Redbirds.
46-24.
Oh, yeah, they
They were
did.
a little slow.
Yeah.
Will Coxon, they're going to get into Rhodes again. And not only is Rhodes, he's wide, but he's very savvy with his movements. And he moves well and puts up good shots. I mean, those hooks are some of the best hook shots you'll see probably in high school right there.
Well, he's got a big body, so he gets a lot of space.
Good physical shot. They're going to call that on Tyson. I don't know. I mean, I thought Tyson took the body more than anything.
Foul number 22, Tyson Swanson takes first, team second. Jake
So
Miller,
that
2
sends
shots.
Jake Miller to the line for 2. First one up and clanked, no good.
Good foul.
Going on 8 o'clock here. Second shot up. That one's short. Rebound is going to be a jump. It's going to stay Canton ball. We're getting a masked timeout. So Metamora comes out very hot here in the third quarter, second half. Tyson Swanson, 3 threes of his own.
And he's, doesn't matter what gym he's in.
No. About the one person that has shot the ball well so far this year.
Yeah. Done a great job. Drew Tucker's shot the ball pretty well.
He has, yep.
And they will heat up. This is a good shooting team, and it's going to be nice when we get all of our guys back, when Schroeder's back, and you know what? Kaiser Quick has given Metamora some great minutes. When you get all those guys and you have that kind of depth, and you can do a lot of things. You can go out there and you can, put it all out on the line for 4 or 5 minutes. You don't have to pace yourself.
At the half back in Bloomington, Metamora 19, Bloomington 21. So Bloomington with a 13-7 run. There in the second quarter, so Lady Redbirds trail by 2.
Good test for the Lady Redbirds.
Yes, all of the Middle Illini is starting tonight. I believe obviously Canton here is at home. Washington, Pekin, and Dunlap, I believe, are the ones else at home tonight.
I think Dunlap's at Morton, aren't they?
Oh, that's right. Yes, Dunlap is at Morton.
Oh, nice job.
On the turnover there. Showtime. Yes.
Yes. That was nice. That was a nice move to get around the defender, and nice job on that inbounds play.
And they force another Canton turnover, their 11th on the night.
Kaiser's got 2 Galandries tonight, doesn't he?
He's got a Galandri and a Dan Poplet.
Oh, yeah.
Takes Weaver in.
I see where you're coming from.
Hunter Wilcoxon out.
Surprised Tyson didn't. It's the first pass there early in the offense. Redbirds turn it over. Plummer the other way. Got it.
48-28.
You want to see how smart of a move. Do you see how smart of a move that was there by Plummer, Scott?
To go up and under, use the rim as a protector.
Yes, because if you go a large, I thought we were going to get another slam there, but Kaiser, as we talked earlier, we wanted to see more of, laying it up, and he did it perfectly, just beautifully off the glass.
Yep, and that was nice to see. Nice dish by Drew Tucker, though. 50-26.
Turnaround Jay, no good. Rebound to Kaiser. Races down the floor. And he's going to get a foul, yep. That's on 5, Gilmore, so that's his 4th. But back to my point, if Plummer goes up on the left side, that's getting slammed off the backboard, and it's going to be a turnover, or back to Metamora ball. But you did a great job and a savvy move going up and under. Corner 3, Swanson,
Good.
Yes, sir. Tyson Swanson is coming alive here in the third quarter. 53-26, 2:04 left to play here in the third. See if we can get a 5. Ooh, that's close there to a 5.
Hop came in for Nealon.
Deep 3, Caden Otto to answer, no. Rebound Swanson. That's his 7th of the night. Kaiser drives. Oh, I may have traveled. Yep, he did.
Yeah.
Yep. Coach Greaves wants the body, but that's just called running the bigger man right there.
Yep. Luke DeFrance comes back into the Redbird lineup. He replaces Devin Dunn.
53-26. See if Redbirds can push this to a 30-point lead. Trace Rhodes, yep, he got, the arms came down on Luke. So Luke Hop picks up the foul there. That's his first. Sends Trace Rhodes to the line for 2. Rhodes has had a very good third quarter as well with 6 points.
First one's up and no good.
Canton just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Yeah, it's nice to see Hop and Kaiser in the game at the same time.
Hop is going to be a promising player.
That's a good name for a basketball player, isn't it?
If he's got hops, yes. He's able to jump a little bit. And talk about a guy who's put in the work in the offseason in the weight room, and you can tell he's filled out quite a bit. Another turnover there for the Redbirds. And Canton.
Oh, that's good hustle.
That's jump ball. Good. Coach Dame not happy on the bench, and I understand why. You can't really go over the back like that because, you know, it's tough to see who's got possession underneath, but from our vantage point, you can see Otto coming over the back of Tucker, which is unfortunately a foul.
Redbirds will get the ball with 1:02 to go, third quarter, up 53-27.
Design play 3, Mason is short. Rebound to Kaiser. Underneath, oh, that's one Mason's got to look at going up with. Great job offensively working the ball here. Working around.
A hold for the last shot.
Hold for 1. Make Canton run around and work a little bit. This little square that's going on right here. Great inside-out passing. It's creating a lot of opportunities. Got 7. Look for corner 3. DeFrance off the top of the backboard. And at the buzzer, no, but it's going to be a foul on Metamora. Yep. Kaiser's going to get the foul on that one. No, they're charging it to Mason. So that's going to send Weaver to the line for 2. He makes the first.
53-28.
And no good.
The second one.
So after 3 quarters of play, Metamora leads 53-28. That was the quarter of Tyson Swanson right there, Kirker.
Yeah, it was. How many did he have?
12 in the quarter himself.
And what's he have for the game?
That would make it 21 on the night.
Wow. Get him a Galandri and let him have the rest of the night off. Well, Colton, is this about what you expected from Metamora tonight?
Yes, very much so. You know, it's not to overlook Canton by any means, but this is definitely one that you expected tonight. You got the
I got to do the sponsors. Angie Powers at Keller Williams Premier Realty, Black and Brown Attorneys, Commerce Bank, Kevin Kyle at Edward Jones, Germantown Grill, Goodfield State Bank, Logoware, Mason Funeral Home, Metamora McDonald's, Michael's Italian Feast, MVP Mobile DJ Services, Snyder Village, and Zobrist Insurance.
Going back to the end of the third quarter, I would have liked better execution there from the Redbirds at the end of the quarter. 3 no good from Otto, but rebound to Plummer. He can't find it.
Kaiser with the big
Kaiser with the board. So Kaiser now has 6 boards on the night. We need 3 more boards out of Tyson Swanson.
That'll give him a double-double?
That would give him a double-double. Give him a lumpy Vogel for the night.
Yep.
Kaiser thought about it. Great job by Kaiser to find himself inside that zone. Shot no good.
Yeah.
Kaiser with the rebound puts it back up and in.
He gets 2 points and a rebound for that.
Kaiser up to 7 points as well for the night. Gonna make it very hard on me for player of the game tonight. 3 no. Rebound. Tyson Swanson. And he's fouled. Oh no. Was that a jump ball? It's tough to tell from this far away, but I thought Tyson had an advantage of it. I thought he got kind of pushed pretty well, but they've got the better view there. Kaiser spots up for a 3.
Good.
Yes.
Boy, it looked a lot better there, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked, all in one right there. Got it. He was into his legs. And just a good follow through. And there's a turnover. And a showtime dunk, but he's fouled. Caden Otto was not about to let that happen right there.
Foul number 3.
Briar Cremeen, Solomon Swartz, both up off the Redbird bench. They'll come into the Redbird lineup after this first free throw. First one's up and good. They replace Hop and Mason.
For Solomon Swartz.
Briar Cremeen.
Clock is running. We got the running clock.
Yep. 31-point game and a 32-point game. So Tyson Swanson's gonna have a little bit of work. Gonna need 2 quick boards.
Caden Hartnett into the Redbird lineup.
Oh, and Solomon just picks his pocket right there. Good pump fake there from Briar. I like that. Draws the foul.
Foul number
5:05 to go.
Miller, his 4th. Team's 5th. A three from Kaiser, can't find it.
Still looked better than it's been. That right now is the best he's been shooting this year so far.
Went right up with it. See if we can get a tight, nope. Long rebound there for Canton.
Oh, that was rejected. That was a no-no.
Yep. And Kaiser's fouled again. So he will go back to the line. 21. No, there was no 21. 11.
Kaiser shooting 2.
First one's up and good. He's had a nice fourth quarter.
Very nice fourth quarter. Good second half as well. 2 for 2 in the third quarter as well. So he's got 12 points himself in the second half. Just outdueled a little bit by Tyson Swanson, who will be done for the night. Kaiser's going to buy himself a little bit more time in this game.
Do you miss it on purpose?
It's what I always question. The Canton faithful is starting to get a little alive here in the second.
Nick Walker into the Redbird lineup, replacing Ethan Kaiser.
We remember how loud the Canton faithful were here in week 9 of the football season.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. So 61-28. Scott, this one's been all Metamora from the jump.
Oh, it certainly has. And, this is kind of what you expected Metamora to do, and this is what they came out and did.
So looks like, to my count, Ethan Kaiser, 16 points, 7 boards. Tyson Swanson, 21 points, 8 boards.
Co-players of the game.
Yeah. It'd be tough to fit it in the same image for the social media, but might have to see what we can do.
So the Redbirds come out with Caden Hartnett, Matthew Zobris, Briar Cremines, Nick Walker, Solomon Schwartz.
Tyson Swanson took home 3 of the 4 player of the games last week. Drew Tucker was the only one that, I believe, beat him out.
Ooh.
We're going to get a foul here on Solomon.
Gave him a little shove.
Foul number 4, Solomon Schwartz is third, team 6.
Matthew Zobris,
Freshman.
Nick Walker,
Sophomore.
into the lineup. Briar Cremines, and we're getting another Metamora foul. Fellas, you got to lay off a little bit.
We want him into the bonus.
Foul number 5, Matthew Zobris is first, team 7. Jack Gilmore shooting 1 of 1.
And Canton is on the board here in the fourth quarter. That's their first point this quarter, Scott. So they struggled in the second and the fourth quarters getting on the board early. Still haven't allowed a field goal, though.
Right here, Trace Rose out for Canton.
It may stay that way. Here with 2:20 left to play, Metamora leads 61-30. The reserves in for the Redbirds. Canton with their reserves as well. A 3 from Zobris, not quite.
Pretty good looking shot.
If you want to talk about, being on a heater or a microwave type shooter, Matthew Zobris is exactly that. Watched him for a few years at the grade school level, and when he gets going, he is tough to stop. Good move there, but they're going to get Hartnett, I believe. Yep,
Foul number 10, Caden Barnett is first. Teams 8.
Closing in on 1 minute to go, the Redbirds will go to 2-3 on the year and 1-0 in the Mid-Atlantic Conference.
First free throw up and good. Clock is running. Second one up and climbs in as well. So 61-32, 1 minute left to play. Cross-court pass. Good ball movement into Nick Walker. Can't get it to go.
Oh, nice move, though. Just
needed a little bit more mustard on it. Deep three, Wilcoxon. No. And Metamora is going to send them back to the line. Hartnett with another foul. So Metamora reserves in the final minutes that they've had 5 fouls.
Chase Weaver, 1-1.
Not ideal. Weaver back to the line. This one's up and good as well. So Metamora will hold Canton without a field goal in the fourth quarter. They'll leave it to possibly 6 free throws. Yes. 6 free throws for the Little Giants, and that is our final score. Metamora takes the victory, 61-34. Kirker, just a dominant performance here from Metamora.
Yeah, it was pretty much dominant from the get. Kind of a business-like approach. Pretty balanced scoring. Tyson Swanson and Kaiser had a good night, but pretty impressive win.
Redbirds come in tonight, tough, long road trip. They get it done. Dominant performance. We'll be back. We'll take a step aside, take a break here, come back with the end of the game stats and a talk with head coach Danny Greaves. Welcome back to Alice Ingersoll Gymnasium. Coach, you said it as you come up. It's a long trip, but always willing to make it.
Hey, it's worth coming out here. First of all, I love the gym. We were talking about earlier with Hunter Rhodes, their head coach, and he tore it up here. So did his brother, so did his dad. But it's always nice to come out here. What a pretty place.
Dominant performance from your guys here tonight. A little bit of a rough start to the week last week, or season last week, but got a lot of good tests in last week, and then you really assert your dominance here tonight. 61-34 final, and one thing that we took away was very balanced scoring from your guys tonight. Was it due to the ball movement, or just guys finding each other at the right time?
Well, we had 7 guys score, and that's always nice. We had 11 threes, where in the last 4 games total we had 13. So it's nice to make shots. But they really did share the ball very well. I told them, look, we're trying to do one of 3 things on offense as far as shot selection go: good, better, or best. All right, we've had some in the last 4 games that didn't match any 3 of those. And I'll tell you what, we were very unselfish and made some pretty passes and had some really wide open looks.
Got off to a very good start. It was Drew Tucker leading the way through the first half. He had 12 points. And then it was really, I think, the third quarter is where things kicked in, and it was the quarter of Tyson Swanson. He had 12 himself in the quarter. And we'll start there. Tyson, he's really been, obviously, the mainstay, and you called him, just a beast last week, and he really was last week. Obviously all tournament team, well deserved last week at the Tournament of Champions, and then comes out here tonight, 21 points, 8 boards to lead the way for the Birds.
Well, I think between him and Ethan and Drew Tucker, they just really turned it on. And then when they're trying to stop them, you look up and DeFrance hits a 3, and you look up and Tyler Mason gets a couple buckets the second quarter. So it is nice to have even Devin Dunn came in and hit a 3. So we've got shooters and we've got guys that can score a little bit. But I'll tell you what, our defense really took them out. We tried to make sure they were going to disrupt what they were doing. They scored 8 points in the first quarter and 8 in the second, and 6 in the fourth. So didn't have a bucket in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Was all free throws.
Is there a time that you can recall where you held a team without a bucket in a quarter?
Yes. As a matter of fact, in Mississippi, I've held a team without any points for a half. But it doesn't happen very often. And but I tell you what, I love the way Hunter Rhodes had his Canton team ready. They came out, disrupted us early on with their 1-2 trap in the sidelines, and you could just tell he's put his heart and soul in this program, and these kids are coming along. He's got a good young team.
Looking at Ethan Kaiser, he had 17 and 7 boards himself tonight. A guy that got a little slow start last week, but really found his groove tonight, and especially shorthanded. You're without Zach Schroeder, you're without Kaiser Quick, two, influential pieces. Obviously, Zach typically a starter in this team.
Yes.
What does it say to your team that you can come out here and put out this performance without those two guys?
Well, it was the same thing last week when we didn't have them and we went against those, St. John's and the rest of them. So, and didn't shoot it well. So, I like the ceiling on this team. We just got to keep inching along and trying to work to their potential.
Coach, we'll let you go. It's late. Got a long drive home, but great win, and we get another chance to crack at it on Saturday.
Saturday, what is it? At
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
Yep, I believe.
I said, we might as well go at 7 a.m. And I go, oh, okay, no, let's not do that. I won't be up yet. But we'll tell you this. We had a chance to watch East Peoria play last week, and they're decent. Of course, John always does a great job. I tell people he's one of the toughest teams to get ready for because he just throws so much at you, and he does more with less than anybody I know. So we're looking forward to the game. Thank you all so much for coming to Canton. Can't thank you enough.
We appreciate it. We always enjoy the trip up here. But, Coach, time to get back home with a Redbird victory. Redbirds moved to 2-3 on the season, 1-0 to open up conference play again. Metamora 61-34. Tonight's player of the game, Tyson Swanson, 21 points, 8 boards to lead the way by the junior. That'll do it for us here tonight on the Redbird Replay. For Scott Kirker, this is Colton Kaler signing off from Alice Ingersoll Gymnasium. We'll see you on Saturday back at home.